How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 911. This time I'm reviewing Supergirl Season 1, Episode 4. What happens on this week's episode, Supergirl finds out that there's somebody that has a drone and is following her. And come to find out, it's Maxwell Lord trying to test her to see what she's made of and how she uses her powers and what her limits are. And what happens at first is she blows up the first drone and takes the tank because she thinks it's them. Hank tells her it's not them. And then a building blows up and Supergirl goes and lifts up the building and welds with her heat vision the beams, that way it stays like it's supposed to, and there's another drone following her then. Well, what happens is there's this bomber trying to sabotage Maxwell Lord's train, and the train is about to debut, and what happens is this Cat Grant's son gets on this train because Kara is babysitting him, and he gets away from her, and he gets on this train, and Maxwell Lord lets him on the train and shows him around, trying to find his parents. Well, Supergirl is about to go to the airport because there's a bomb on the airport, and she finds out that Cat Grant's son is on this train, so she goes back to the train and she gets the DEO to go after the bomb at the airport. And Supergirl gets in and finds the bomber and gets everybody to the back of the train, and she corners the bomber at the front of it. And he's acting weird because he's saying he's doing this for his daughter, and she wasn't never supposed to know that he was the one that was doing this, and he never live up to seeing her again. And he activates the bomb and tells Supergirl she can still save everybody, that she has 30 seconds and before the bomb goes off, and she uses her heat vision on the thing that connects the front end of the train to the rest of it and cuts it off, and it goes down the train tracks, and she stops the rest of the train, and that part of the train where the bomber is explodes. And then at the end of the episode, she confronts Maxwell Lord because she knows now that he's behind us all, and this is when we find out that he's doing this to test Supergirl, and she says she's watching him now, and he says he's doing the same. And then Cat Grant comes back, and she is about to chew out Kara, and then her son says how much of a good time he had, and she wants Kara to watch him again, and Cat Grant tells him to remember the memories because it's probably never going to happen again. And he goes off to school. And only thing else that's happening is Lucy Lane's trying to get back with Jimmy, and they wind up getting back together at the end of the episode. And that's all that really happens besides Hank Henshaw using his Martian Manhunter powers to deactivate the bomb in the airport, and Alex trying to figure out why he said it was a bug when it really wasn't. And she's going to figure out that he's Martian Manhunter, and we'll see what happens whenever it happens. My question for y'all is, now that Martian Manhunter is using his powers more often, what's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man, I'll be signing out. That's the episode. See you next time.